Sex with my mechanic boss. Age gap breeding 15. Breeding erotica, age gap erotica. Written by Kimmy Welsh. Narrated by Kline. Sex with my mechanic boss. Age gap breeding 15. Breeding erotica, age gap erotica. "This is record pace, Holly," my boss cried, busily whirring his wrench beneath an old Mustang that was propped up on a jack in our workshop. I held the stopwatch in my hand, looking at the time and biting my lip as I hoped against hope that he wouldn't beat my record. "Done," he cried, and I stopped the clock as he rolled out from under the vehicle with a shit-eating grin on his face. "How'd I do?" 8 minutes, 17 seconds. I said drolly. He leapt up off the roller and punched the air. His face was muddled with grease, but the glee behind it was unmistakable. "Let's see if it starts before you get carried away," I said. He picked a rag off the side and wiped his hands. "It'll start." He let it down off the jack and brought the key to the ignition, sliding it home and looking at me as he did so. I prayed to wipe the look off his face. Since arriving in his shop at 18, the Mustang had been a labor of love for the both of us. We timed ourselves whenever we had to change a part or fix something, then pitted our times against each other when the opportunity came up. It was all good-natured fun, but I'd held this record for the past year and didn't want to see him steal it. Judd twisted the key, and it spluttered. "Ha!" I laughed, feeling an overwhelming sense of schadenfreude envelop me. He furrowed his brow and tried again. To my annoyance, the car caught and growled into life. He pushed the accelerator down a couple of times to make sure, smiling at me as he did so. "Winner, winner," he shouted. I tossed him the stopwatch and turned away, walking to the sink and cleaning my hands and arms in a huff. I wore a dirty tank top that was a staple of mine in the shop now. I never realized how revealing it was until we suddenly benefited from an influx of guys coming in for a tune-up. Judd had insisted that my new uniform became the standard. Just then, he came dancing over, sliding across the floor like Michael Jackson and moonwalking his way to the sink as he sang a tune. 8 minutes 17, he repeated, to some god-awful melody. "Would you quit it?" I laughed eventually, unable to ignore his pestering.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?